and Casey. We used to get drunk before we did the dishes.
First of all, how's the tour been so far?
It's been great. It's been great. We just got to Italy today. But we were in the UK for about a week. We did Germany for about another week. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been amazing.
This is your first time in Italy. Are you having fun?
Yeah, it's been great. We just got here a few hours ago. We're going to be here for tomorrow also.
Did you go around Milan?
Not yet, no. Tomorrow morning.
In your songs there are a lot of references to Pennsylvania and to America. What would you say about Milan if you'd like to put it in one of your songs?
That's tough. I don't really write the lyrics, so I might be the wrong person to ask. But I'll know tomorrow once we see more of it. Right now we've only seen this room. So.
Okay.
But we'll see. Probably, I'm sure it'll be positive.
This year you released on the festival, and it's the first album for Abbiamo. Could you tell us something about it?
About the album or the label? Well, this is our first album on Epitaph. We signed to Epitaph about a year and a half ago. And we were, it was really exciting for us to be the label that we partnered with. So there was a little bit of pressure to write the first album for Epitaph, but it was everything turned out great. The label turned out to be amazing people. The record got very well received. So yeah, very positive things. It's amazing.
How is it different from your previous album?
I'd say it's a little more. It's a little bit slower, maybe not as intense, like abrasive. It's a little bit more melodic and toned down a little bit, I'd say. But we recorded with the same guy, so going back to him, he kind of wanted to change things up a little bit. And yeah, that's kind of just how it came out.
We noticed that the lyrics are really personal and emotional. What are the things that inspire you the most during your creative process? Is it changing from the past?
Yeah, well, I think, we wrote the last album like 2 or 3 years ago, and then this album was like last year. So, naturally we grew up a little bit, and so there was like a natural progression just from, getting a little bit older and going through different things, and personal things, and then things as a band too, like the amount of touring we've done, and, everything plays a part. But, when we come together and write songs, it's kind of like very collaborative. We all come together, and it's just, see what comes out. But I think it's definitely been a little bit different.
You did the Soundwave and the Broad Rock this year, and now you are here in Europe for a headline tour. Do you prefer small shows or a festival?
There's good and bad in both. I wouldn't say there's bad. There's good and bad. Small shows are awesome because it's more intimate. A lot of times with big shows like festivals, you'll play in front of a lot of people, but it's, you might just have like little groups of people here and there that are into it, and so when you're playing in that front of that many people, it can get kind of like intimidating at first. But we've been fortunate enough to play a lot of festivals now to where we're getting the hang of them. And I personally love playing festivals, but smaller shows, like small club shows, I think just as much, if not more fun.
During these last years, you played the Fest in Florida. I'd really like to go to the festival, but it's a little bit far from me.
It's a little bit far, yeah.
So, can you describe it with a few words, just from my personal pleasure?
It's amazing. It goes 3 days. Bands start at like 11 or 12 in the afternoon, morning, afternoon, and then they go until midnight, even later. So you definitely have to get a lot of sleep, and there's a lot of drinking involved, which you can catch up with too. So it's always good for us. Say, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so it's good when we play a Friday, and then we have Saturday and Sunday to just hang out and watch bands. But if we play like Sunday, then we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves before we go on and play. But it's amazing. There's bands from all over the world, all day. There's like, I don't even know, 15 venues to see bands at, so constantly, and it's basically all on one street. So you're just walking back and forth on this long road all day, just popping in and out of venues, seeing bands, and it can be overwhelming, but it's amazing. It's a lot.
What do you like to do during the day off?
While we're not touring? I don't know, just relax, watch a lot of Netflix.
He's gonna learn to speak Italian.
I'm gonna learn to speak Italian. Yeah.
Did you learn something?
That's it. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to learn. Yeah. I grew up. My family's so I'm gonna try to learn. That's my goal.
What are the bands which have influenced you the most?
There's a lot. Well, bands like the Bouncing Souls, which it's funny they're playing right now. But we recently just got to tour with them for part of the summer. We did Europe with them and then whole tour of the States. So, I mean, growing up listening to them, that was a huge thing. Bands like Save the Day, a lot of the New Jersey, Pennsylvania bands. Yeah, there's been things. But yeah, that whole scene was big for us. The pop punk, like emo scene and the tri-state area. Yeah, that's.
Why are there so many bands in Scranton?
That's a good question, but it's awesome. We have, but yeah, there's bands like Tiger's Jaw, Captain We're Sinking, Title Fight, and we're all kind of connected in some ways. Like some of our like younger siblings were members of like Tiger's Jaw and things like that. So it's just, I think like it's just the generations. You know, there was a really good scene there for a while, maybe like 7-8 years ago, and then people start getting older and moving out. But then the younger people would start bands because of those other bands that, you know, they used to see when they were younger, and it just keeps going, and it's at a really good spot now. There's a lot of awesome bands coming out there. Hopefully it keeps going.
Which were your favorite game to play when you were children?
Favorite game? Yeah. Like sport game or?
Play game.
Like a video?
I don't know, video game, yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I'd like favorite game. Favorite game. GoldenEye, you know, for Nintendo 64. You know that game?
No.
James Bond.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
That was my favorite. Mario Kart too. That was
And your favorite sport?
my favorite sport. Baseball. Yeah. I've been getting more into football now, like Euro football, not American soccer.
Okay.
But yeah, that's one of my favorites.
This is the last question, and it's quite stupid. What do you think about X?
X?
Yeah.
Bands?
No, X.
I've never done it, so I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if I'd be willing to try it at this point. Like the drug? Like where you take...
No, the food. That's the food.
Well, that's a
X? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know.
What is it?
Eggs. Eggs. Oh, eggs. I'm sorry. I think you said X.
This guy's wild.
Yeah, no, well, still. Eggs. I love eggs.
Okay.
Sometimes when I have too many of these, I put an egg in a cup and just, like Rocky, you know? Yeah, but I love eggs. Poached eggs.
I would never do ecstasy.
But I would never do it. Don't do ecstasy. Nobody do ecstasy. It's bad. But the band X is good. Listen to that.
Dealing with everything, 'cause it was so much